most amazing things that happened to me, without a doubt, were the birth of my two sons. The moment that my first son, Elliot, was born, just really changed things. It was like, it's not about me anymore. And then when Finnegan was born, and being every bit of Finnegan, it was like, it's really not about me anymore. That gave me more purpose than anything. Almost unimaginable how much that changed my life. The thing that made it possible for me to start making movies, my son was born, my first son was born, and I looked at him one day and he was, maybe a year, and I was wondering, how can I convince him to go after his dreams if I'm not doing it? Right? That didn't make any sense. Most of the barriers to big level success for me have been self-inflicted. I've been afraid to try. I've been worried about what people would think. I would, be overwhelmed by the limitations. A lot of it is self-worth. It's like, I don't deserve that level of success. And if I could, I would go back to the younger self in me and say, from age 20 to when you're healthy and the world is in front of you, to age 54 when you have a tumor in you that's trying really hard to kill you. I have pancreatic cancer, which has about a 3% survival rate. I was supposed to be dead 3 months ago. You think that's a long time, but it's not. It's a blink. It happens so fast. Stop worrying about trying to get everything just perfect. Stop worrying about what other people think. Commit to yourself. Understand that the voice that you have is probably needed out there. The other thing that happened with my boys and the cancer is that when my boys were born, my definition of success for me as a person started to change. I had all of these sort of external goals, have a movie play in the movieplex, publish a novel, those kind of things. And when my boys were born, those became less important to me. Becoming a good dad became really my priority. That even if success eluded me, I wanted them to do better than me. I wanted them to be better people than me. The other thing is that I realized with them is that how we value ourselves mistakenly is too often by what we've accomplished. I instilled that into my boys. I think that what matters is the impact you have on people. And I don't think I quite learned that lesson until I got sick, because when I got sick, my first thought was, I have so much to do, I haven't been a success. And then I realized, well, that's because you're thinking in terms of success as, did you get your movies made? And really it became about, so many people reached out to me when I got sick to let me know what impact I had on them. And I never counted that as a success because it's just how I'm wired. It was easy. It's easy to help people and mentor them. And then when I really took stock and realized how grateful so many people were for me and the things I had done, it's like, well, that's probably a more meaningful success anyway, right? So my definition of success between my boys being born, the aftermath of the cancer, has changed considerably, so that if I don't end up making a movie that makes it, I won't feel like I've failed, because I've impacted so many people in other ways. And I think that's how my boys are thinking about life now at 11 and 13. I'll give you a great example. My oldest son, Elliot, one of the last days of school was shown a picture of a little 3-year-old boy in a third world nation, and he's drinking water from a cesspool. And the teacher asked all the kids how'd that make you feel? And a lot of the kids were like, sad, or why don't their parents move, or why don't they just drink bottled water? Things that, 6th graders would think about. And when they got to Elliot, he said, motivated because I can fix that. And I'm like, I might be the best dad ever. Overall, I think I'm probably happiest that I've been in a long time, which seems crazy since I'm still 6 to 12 hours a day in some sort of a therapy or pain or stuck in the bathroom. And those days can feel endless and anything but joyful. But overall, yeah, I'm really much more appreciative of everything around me, and trying to get people to realize that, you don't need to have pancreatic cancer to change your life. You know, you don't need to be that big wake-up call that everybody seems to need. You don't need it. Everything you need to make those changes, they're available to you right now. So do yourself a favor. Make the change before you get the cancer. And then maybe you won't get the cancer.